Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the microscopic world of plants to explore the building blocks of all plant life, the plant cell. Have you ever wondered what makes a towering redwood tree and a tiny blade of grass fundamentally the same? The answer lies within these incredible, tiny structures. So grab your virtual microscope and let's get started on this amazing journey into the heart of the plant kingdom. Let's start with the basics. Just like our bodies are made of cells, so are plants. But plant cells have some unique features that set them apart from animal cells, allowing them to do incredible things like make their own food and stand tall against gravity. We're going to explore all these special components, one by one. First up, let's talk about the outer boundary. Every plant cell is encased in a tough, rigid layer called the cell wall. Think of it like the strong brick wall of a house. It's primarily made of a substance called cellulose, which is a type of fiber. This wall provides structural support and protection to the cell. It's the reason why plants have a fixed shape and can stand upright. Unlike animal cells that can be squishy and change shape, the cell wall gives plants their sturdiness. So next time you see a flower petal or a crisp lettuce leaf, you can thank the cell wall for that satisfying texture. Just inside the cell wall, there's another layer called the cell membrane. If the cell wall is the brick exterior of our house, the cell membrane is like the front door and the security system all in one. It's a flexible, thin barrier that controls everything that enters and leaves the cell. It's selectively permeable, which is a fancy way of saying it's a very picky gatekeeper. It allows essential substances like water and nutrients to pass through while keeping harmful materials out. This regulation is crucial for the cell's survival and proper functioning. Now, let's move inside the cell membrane and explore the vast inner space. This entire region is filled with a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. Imagine the cytoplasm as the air and floor space inside our house. It's not just empty space. It's a bustling environment where all the cell's internal components, or organelles, are suspended. The cytoplasm itself is mostly water, but it's also packed with salts, proteins, and other organic molecules. A constant, gentle streaming motion called cytoplasmic streaming occurs here, helping to transport nutrients, proteins, and organelles around the cell, ensuring everything gets where it needs to go. And floating within this cytoplasm, we find one of the most prominent features of a mature plant cell, the large central vacuole. In our house analogy, this is like a massive built-in water tank and pantry combined. This organelle can take up as much as 30 to 80% of the cell's volume. Its primary job is to store water, but it also holds nutrients, ions, and waste products. When the vacuole is full of water, it pushes against the cell wall, creating what's called turgor pressure. This pressure is what makes plant stems and leaves firm and rigid. If a plant doesn't get enough water, the vacuole shrinks, turgor pressure drops, and the plant starts to wilt. So, that droopy plant on your windowsill is essentially telling you its vacuoles need a refill. But making food is only half the story. The cell also needs to convert that food into usable energy. That's where the mitochondria come in. These are the powerhouses of the cell. If chloroplasts are the kitchens making the food, Mitochondria are the power generators that burn that food to produce energy for the cell to use. A process called cellular respiration. Mitochondria break down the glucose created during photosynthesis to release energy in the form of a molecule called ATP. This ATP then fuels all the other cellular activities, from repairing damage to building new components. Both plant and animal cells have mitochondria because every living cell needs a reliable power source. So, let's do a quick recap of our journey through the plant cell. We started with the strong outer cell wall providing support, then moved through the selective cell membrane. We explored the jelly-like cytoplasm, which holds everything in place. We saw the huge central vacuole, acting as a water reservoir that keeps the plant firm. We visited the nucleus, the cell's control center containing the DNA blueprints.